Hi guys, it's April. Now that 2016 is over, I wanted to look back at my 2016 goals and resolutions to see where I finally ended up with all of that madness. I will link the original video up above and down below if you want to check out my reasonings behind why I decided to choose what I chose for my goals. And then I will also link to the update that I did about mid-year so you can see how optimistic I was about my life and what 2016 was. But now we are going to get into the nitty-gritty and decide if I succeeded at anything in 2016. Anything at all. My first goal that I set out for 2016 was to read 104 books. Before I even hit the mid part of the year, I was at my goal, and so I decided that I wasn't gonna up it because it was there to keep me reading, and it did. But then in the back of my mind, I had the stretch goal of hitting maybe 200 books, and I am happy to say that I hit 201 books this year. It was the Sailor Moon mangas that ended up pushing me over the edge, and I'm okay with that. The count, the reading, I read stuff. It's all good. 201 books. I am completely thrilled with that. And of course, I have set a new reading goal. I will link to my 2017 goals and resolutions up above and down below so you can check out everything that I decided that I'm gonna do for this year. I have high hopes. High hopes. I then wanted to cut my TBR in half because I have about 300 or so odd books that are sitting on my shelf or sitting on my phone that are just waiting to be read. Yeah, that number is pretty much the same, unfortunately, because I read stuff and then I pick up more stuff. And I read some stuff and I pick up some more stuff. So nothing has really changed in that aspect. That might be something that I can't really force myself to do just because of the nature of how I interact with books and the library and things I like and shiny objects. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave that one alone for a little while, but maybe I'll come back to that at some point and try again. Now that was a fail. I also wanted to review all of the books I read on Goodreads and give maybe even a little thought into how I was processing the book when I was reading it and my final thoughts when I reached the end. This did not happen. I started out really well at the first couple months of last year. I'm saying last year already. That is weird. Anyways, I started out really well the first part of 2016, and then the way I go through books, my brain just didn't want to take the time to sit there and contemplate and put that many words together because I'm not a writer. I'm really not. I'm a babbler. I'm a rambler. That is what I am. I've come to accept my babbly rambly self, and so I reviewed the books that really left me with something that I needed to say. But if they were books that I just enjoyed and I knew I could later say it to you guys in these videos, I left it at that. I don't know where that leaves me in my quest to make myself contemplate books instead of just inhaling the books, but that is what happened. And that goes in and ties with my reviews. I was supposed to review 18 books for 2016, about 3 for every 2 months. I hit 14. I hit a lag at some point where there wasn't a book that I felt worthy of doing a full video review, and so I didn't. I also wanted to do more collabs and more buddy reads. This went really well for me in 2016 with March Madness and the 10 for 12 and then the YA BookTube awards and then the constant buddy reading with Shala. Thank you, Shala. And of course, I'm not gonna stop there. I would love to do more, but I am glad that I was as involved as I was in this community. I will continue to branch out because it's great. That's the whole point of this community, and yeah, that. So I like to think that I succeeded in those 2 things for 2016. And finally, I wanted to do some more behind the scenes videos where I put together my composite imagery and create these cool things, but the inspiration just wasn't there. I'd put things together, I'd draw things out, I'd plan things, and then I'd look at my computer and cry because that thing is just, it's slowly dying, guys. It's really, really bad. It takes forever to process
anything at all. I click something and I have to wait nearly 2 minutes for something to happen, and so it just was not gonna happen, and so the inspiration died. But I found coloring. Coloring kind of took over the spot where that left. Maybe if I managed to bring my finances together and get a new computer, you might see more composite imagery on this channel, but for now I am slowly going to chug on with my dinosaur and create things and put words in my face in front of you guys. Well, that is where my goals and resolutions for 2016 ended up. How did you guys do? And if you have any ideas for collaborations or just buddy reads, let me know down below. It's 2017. I heart your beautiful faces. Bye.